Welcome back to Hollywood Unboxed. Hollywood is full of glitz, glamour, and some truly unexpected love stories. From rock stars to rom-com queens, these are the unusual celebrity couples you may have totally forgotten about. Let's start with one of Hollywood's favorites, Julia Roberts. Julia Roberts and country singer Lyle Lovett met in June 1992 while working on the film The Player. Just 3 weeks later, they shocked Hollywood by getting married in a spontaneous ceremony in Marion, Indiana. Their relationship was as brief as it was surprising. After less than 2 years of marriage, they divorced in March 1995. The split was amicable, and both cited busy careers and long periods apart as the main reasons for their breakup. In the early 2000s, Nicole Kidman rented an apartment from rocker Lenny Kravitz. The two began a quiet, under-the-radar relationship. It wasn't until years later Nicole revealed they were actually engaged during that time. The couple eventually split before 2004, and while they never went public with the reason, there's no bad blood. In fact, Nicole later starred alongside Lenny's daughter, Zoe Kravitz, in Big Little Lies, proof that some Hollywood breakups really can stay classy. Our next couple was Brooke Shields and Liam Neeson. They dated briefly in the early 1990s after meeting through mutual friends in Hollywood. Their relationship was intense but short-lived. Neeson reportedly proposed after just a few months of dating. However, things fizzled quickly and the two broke up not long after. Brooke later said he ghosted her after the proposal and they never made it down the aisle. Next up, both icons. Cher and Tom Cruise had a surprising romance in the mid-1880s. They met at Madonna and Sean Penn's wedding in 1985 and reconnected shortly after at an event for dyslexia awareness, which they both struggled with. Despite their 16-year age gap, they dated for several months. The relationship eventually faded due to their busy schedules, but Cher has since called Cruise one of her top 5 lovers. Our next couple is hard to believe. Evan Rachel Wood and Marilyn Manson began dating in 2007 when she was 19 and he was 38. They met at a party and quickly became a controversial couple due to their age difference and Manson's dark persona. Their relationship was on and off for several years. They were even briefly engaged in 2010, before splitting for good later that year. In later years, Wood publicly accused Manson of abuse, which he has denied, leading to ongoing legal and public controversy. Some of you may remember our next couple. Lisa Marie Presley and Michael Jackson met in the early 1970s, but reconnected and began dating in 1992. They shocked the world by marrying in secret in May 1994. Their marriage was highly publicized and often questioned, especially after their unexpected onstage kiss at the MTV VMAs. The relationship was short-lived. Lisa Marie filed for divorce in January 1996, citing irreconcilable differences, though the two remained close for years afterward. Are you ready for our next couple? Mila Kunis and Macaulay Culkin began dating in 2002 when they were both in their teens and early 20s. They kept their relationship very private, despite being together for nearly 8 years. The couple split in 2011, with Mila later admitting that the breakup was tough and that she handled it poorly. Despite the end of their romance, she has always spoken highly of Macaulay, calling him a brilliant and kind person. Up next is a couple that never saw it coming. Whoopi Goldberg and Ted Danson met in 1992 while filming the movie Made in America and quickly developed a romantic relationship. Their pairing drew massive media attention, especially since Danson was still married at the time. After going public, they dated for about 18 months before splitting in late 1993. The relationship ultimately ended due to intense public scrutiny. Another unusual couple. Jennifer Aniston and Adam Duritz, the lead singer of Counting Crows, briefly dated in 1995. They met through mutual friends at the Viper Room in Los Angeles. Though their relationship didn't last long, it made headlines due to their contrasting images: America's sweetheart and the grungy rock frontman. They split after a short time and both have since spoken kindly about each other in interviews. Our next couple wasn't exactly a match made in heaven. Renee Zellweger and country star Kenny Chesney met at the January 2005 Tsunami Relief Benefit concert and quickly hit it off. Just a few months later, in May 2005, they shocked fans by getting married in a small beach ceremony in the Virgin Islands. However, the whirlwind romance didn't last. They annulled the marriage after just 4 months in September 2005. RENE cited fraud on the annulment paperwork, later clarifying it was simply legal language, not a reflection of Chesney's character. Next up, a couple hard to forget. Helen Mirren and Liam Neeson met in the early 1980s while filming the movie Excalibur in 1981. They quickly fell for each other and lived together for several years during the early part of their careers. The relationship eventually ended in the mid-1980s, but they've remained on good terms. Both have spoken fondly of their time together, with Neeson once saying he was smitten with her from the start. Our next couple is unusual in many ways. Ashley Olsen and Lance Armstrong were briefly linked in late 2007. They reportedly met through mutual friends in New York's social scene and were seen together at several events. Their relationship was short-lived and sparked some controversy due to their 15-year age gap. It quietly fizzled out within a few months, and neither has publicly commented much about it since. Our next couple is going to blow you away. Valerie Bertinelli and Steven Spielberg had a brief romance in the late 1970s. They met when Valerie auditioned for Raiders of the Lost Ark, though she didn't land the role. Despite that, the two dated for a short time, but the relationship didn't last long. Valerie later admitted in interviews that it was a very short-lived fling, and that their connection didn't go very far. Next up, it isn't always the man who is older. Demi Moore and Ashton Kutcher met in 2003 at a dinner party, and quickly became one of Hollywood's most talked-about couples, largely due to their 15-year age gap. They married in 2005 and were together for about 8 years. However, their relationship faced public strain amid rumors of infidelity, and they officially separated in 2011. Their divorce was finalized in 2013. Next up is another one of America's sweethearts. Sandra Bullock and Ryan Gosling met in 2001 while filming the thriller Murder by Numbers. Despite their 16-year age difference, the two quietly dated for about a year and were spotted together at various events between 2001 and 2002. They kept the relationship low-key, and while they eventually split, the breakup was amicable. Ryan later credited Sandra as one of the greatest girlfriends of all time. Our last couple is one to defy all odds. Katharine McPhee and David Foster first met in 2006 when he mentored her on American Idol, but their romance didn't begin until years later. They reconnected and began dating in 2017, got engaged in 2018, and married in June 2019. They welcomed a son in 2021. And despite their 35-year age gap, they've remained strong, showing that love does win. We hope you have enjoyed your journey into Hollywood's mega couples that you might have forgotten. And if you like this content, check out some of our other videos. Make sure you hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe, it really helps our channel.